So what's the training process been for these past 3 years and versus now, and if it's any different?
So it's completely changed because I've evolved as a dog trainer, and I think just as I'm sure you guys have evolved as doctors, I continue to evolve every day. So
Hmm.
every dog we put out is just better and better. But 3 years ago, I was just trying to get it. I was amazed by a dog that I could get to act well in public, to where now I have a process to get that dog through each situation that it's going to be prepared for. We start with basic obedience. Um, we layer pressure. We teach everything with food, positive reinforcement. Um, so reward based training for people that aren't up on dog training, but
Hmm.
just basically, hey, sit, food. And then we layer pressure over that with a abrasive collar of some sort. So in our case, we use prong collars, um, which people frown upon sometimes when they see them. But actually, believe it or not, compared to like a traditional slip lead or choke collar, they use tracheal pressure. Pinch collars grab around the skin so that if put on properly, they don't choke the dog. Even though they look mean, they're really not. Um, so we layer pressure over that, and then we take the dog out into public. Once the dog's able to be in public and handles public well, and we can see the dog go through distractions, because ultimately, and I probably should hit on it longer than that, service dogs, no matter what the job is, the hardest thing for them is to go into, say, a sports arena during a soccer game or a football game with loudspeakers and fireworks maybe going off, and to remain focused on their handler. So handler focus is what we look for. And if you don't have it, the dog doesn't know, if you're out of whack or not. If he's off staring at the cheerleaders like a little boy, well, he doesn't do us any good, right?
Yeah.
So we absolutely want to pay attention and have handler focus. Once we have that, then we start to see that hey, this dog has the potential, he's handling the situations fine. We move through and start applying the scent. We start doing the scent work. Because we are a small facility, I don't have time to waste on a dog, and I don't mean that negatively, but if a dog isn't going to make it as a service dog because of those distractions, I don't want to put this time and effort of scent work into them. Instead, I can career change the dog and make him a gun dog, or rehome him as a free pet, or maybe he can become a PTSD service dog and we can donate him to a veteran or something like that. Being a diabetic alert dog, the dog himself has to be very special in the fact that he has to be calm and assertive in public, well behaved, but then the moment it smells a change, and you know smells a change, we want to click. We want an arm switch of, whoa, there's my toy. Can you give it to me? And once they go, hey, yes, good job. There's your toy. Let me check. Oh, look at my phone. Oh, there's my low. Yay, good job, dog. So doing that from going like real monotone to like, hey, is your dog okay? And people they'll be like, is your dog sick? No, dog's well behaved. So uh, that big change is hard, and not all dogs are cut out for it. So then once we apply the scent, um, then it's all games, and it's the fun stuff. So it's really weird how it switches, but
Yeah. So how much does the person that you're training it for need to interact with the training? Is that done at the end or is that mixed in?
so it's totally done at the end, but it depends. We do offer three different dogs. We offer started dogs, and an intermediate dog in between, and then we offer fully trained dogs. Um, this, in the retrieval world, they coined the term finished. I don't like the word finished because a dog's just like a human's never done training. you're always getting better. And the expectations always grow higher. But, a fully trained dog, I deliver that dog, and actually all my dogs, I deliver the dog to the owner, to the handler, and then we spend 3 days with them. And in that 3 days, I teach I can't teach them to be a dog handler in 3 days, but I can give them a basis of knowledge and language that we both can speak on the same terms. That when I come back to them via Zoom, FaceTime, a phone call, or a text, that we can speak about the dog and I can progress them through the dog's training. And not to talk about other places, but many non for profits, probably due to time restraints and manpower, required their new owner handlers to come to them 3 or 4 times during training. I
Hmm.
don't I don't do that. People have jobs. Insulin's expensive. These dogs are a huge investment, and I can't afford to fly them here. So I feel to require them to come to me, it's tough on them, and it
Mhm.
might be a reason why they choose not to get a dog from me. So, however, that being said, I allow with 48-hour notice for anybody to come to the kennel and check it out. And if they want to see their dog while he's in training, come see him.
Yeah,
Great.
that's cool. Um, so after you've delivered that to them, you still stay in contact with them on a regular basis and keep working on the training then?
Yeah, absolutely. Especially with our started dogs, right? Because they're just getting used to it. They're just starting to do it. They probably haven't done nighttime alerts yet, which that's the big hard one, right?
Yeah.
Once this dog has to sleep too, the dog's sleeping. Now he wakes up in the middle of the night to alert, or she, and that's a hard job. So we're on the constant phone with them helping, but then and a hard time I have with parents is the dog will if a dog misses, and they will miss. We're about 75 to 80% success rate is our goal. I have a dog in Tennessee. She's amazing. She's 91%
Wow.
is her success rate. So that's really cool. But our ultimate goal is to save somebody's life. And if 75% of your lows can be caught in the middle of the night, like, I'm winning.
Oh yeah.
So yeah.